Yo, what's going on, y'all? Been a minute since I've been on YouTube or filmed the video, let alone uploaded it. But I just wanted to get on here, make a video real quick, and kind of just update you and let you know what's been going on and stuff like that. And hope y'all been taking care of yourselves. Hope y'all, your mental been up here. Lately, I've just had a lot going on, honestly. Uh, I've been dealing with some personal things in my life and, just all sorts of stuff. And lately, my mental health just hasn't been where it needs to be. Um, I've really been struggling with a lack of energy and not like the type of, not like a lack of energy, like, oh, yeah, I'm tired, I'm sleepy or whatever. Because I get sleep, I go to sleep and everything, right? But it's almost like this lagging feeling. It's like a lack of motivation or a lack of just mental energy. And it's really frustrating when you really want to do things and you just lack the energy. You don't really have the zest, pause, that it requires to, what I'm saying, do that stuff. And I think another big reason why I haven't really been on YouTube much is because I've really been trying to figure out who I am and figuring out what I really want out of life. And the last thing I want to do is keep making videos and keep talking about things, but I don't really know the true direction that I want to go in. I was doing the fitness thing, the fitness coaching and all that, but honestly, when I was making those videos, it really felt like, honestly, it just felt like I wasn't being my true self. Honestly, I felt like I was just putting on a mask for the camera. And I think that the world needs different things. The world needs other things. You know what I'm saying? And because when I first made this channel, when I first started doing YouTube, what was I talking about? What was the topics of my videos? It was literally mental health and spirituality, stuff like that. And I think that that's what the world needs. So I think in taking this time to journal and reflect upon myself and figure out who I truly am, staying, silent off of social media, I think it's really giving me time to come to a conclusion and look and figure out who I really am and what I really want. And I think where I'm coming to with this is that I just really, for one, I want to be myself. I want to be able to be me, my authentic, true self, right? I don't want to position myself as some, guru or some guy who, right, who has all the answers or something like that. That's not who I want to be. I want to be me, be myself. And I love music. And I feel like I really abandoned the stuff that I love, the stuff that I really cared about. And I, I feel like I was chasing something that uh, other people value more than I value it myself. And it's not to say that I'm never going to offer help with fitness or anything, right? But I was trying to force this identity, this certain person. But rather than doing that, I figured that, it's just better if I let my intuition, let God kind of guide me towards the right direction. And I'll tell you honestly, I've been reading the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Been reading the Bible, I got me a Bible. So I've been reading that and I've been doing a bit of journaling. I've been doing some therapy and stuff like that, trying to really, and let me grow on these locks too. Prayer, saying my prayers and stuff, and meditation and everything. Now the only thing that I gotta work on now is just getting up early again, right? Getting up at 7 a.m. because honestly, your boy been getting up real late. Honestly, wake I wake up early, but then I sleep. I just don't want to get up out of bed, So that's really what I've been dealing with for the most part, honestly. And, that's really what I want to get back to. And I'll be honest with you, reading the Bible and stuff like that, growing these locks out, me really becoming myself and getting back into some beats and stuff. I've been making a couple more beats, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm a little rusty with the beats and everything, you know what I'm saying, the music and stuff, but I'm getting back into it, you know what I mean? And I just now got back into the gym like a week, like last week, really. I had took off a month because I had so much going on. Like I was trying to figure out my financial situation. I was trying to figure out so many things, and now I can't complain. I'm doing a lot better than I was, a month ago in life. So I got that to be grateful for, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I hope y'all taking care of yourself, man. And I just want to say that this YouTube channel is going to go somewhere different. I'm going to take a different approach with this channel. I want to make this much more authentic so that you can relate to me. I don't want everything to be about some fitness or coaching or go to the gym and all that stuff. I just want to get on camera, speak my truth, and be who I really am. And, you know what I'm saying? And just go from there, honestly. But I think that the world needs mental health and spirituality more than anything at all. A lot of people think that the gym is the answer when it's not. The gym's literally not the answer. I mean, the gym's a great tool and it makes things a lot easier, but what's really the answer is changing your identity and just learning to like having something that you care about and like having something like a goal that you're pursuing and something you really are dedicating your life, dedicating your time to. I think that's what's really important. If that's like, whether that's, your fitness journey, or starting a family or spirituality and stuff like that. Me, it's like music and, hopefully even changing the world. And I'm still figuring all this out. I'm still figuring it out. You don't ever stop figuring things out, but that's basically where I'm at right now. And honestly, just trying to, love or, what I'm saying, really, it sounds kind of weird to say this, but, just look at the person in the mirror and not hate, love the person I see in the mirror every morning. So, that's really what I've been on. But you finna see a lot of changes on this YouTube channel. And like I said, I think the world needs mental health and spirituality. And I've seen a few videos. There's a lot of people who talk about how you don't need meditation or you don't need to journal or you don't need to do this, that, and the third to be successful or to live a good life or something like that. And that's debatable. I want to challenge that theory, you know, because what I want to say, and I'm going to make another video on this later on, go into depth about more things about who, me and what I've recently learned about myself. But I'll challenge that theory, for people like me, people like us, we have to meditate. We have to journal, stay in a positive state of mind. We have to say our prayers. We got to read the Bible. We have to stay stay committed on this spiritual journey. We got to stay committed on improving our mental health. You can't, what I'm saying, you can't expect to be physically fit, but you don't go to the gym or you don't eat healthy. Same with mental health. To keep your mental health in order, you have to take care of it. But maybe that's just people like us. So that's, that's literally my thought, my perspective on that. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on that. But I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get into that in some more videos. And I'm gonna try to start back getting up earlier. You know what I mean? So yeah. But hey, my name is Raheem the Goat. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and everything. You enjoyed the broadcast today. You know what I mean? I know it's a little new, I ain't in my car and everything, but we're gonna try to make it work. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh yeah, I've been in the gym too. I've been yeah. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Never give up. Your younger self is rooting for you. Peace.